Welcome, fellow fans and collectors, to another transformation video. Today we have Transformers Legacy United Beast Wars Universe Magmatron Commander Class figure. So, the first video was the unboxing for this guy. This one is gonna be the transformation. Let me show you some, attempt to show you some tips and tricks. I've only transformed this guy once, but he is pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward for it being three figures combined in an asymmetrical way. But there are some little tweaks and tips to go on. I might not do the review straight away this video, but I'm just having a little review of him. He is formed by three figures. The Sky. Oh, man, what is it called? Skyosaur. Land Soar and Seasaur. Oh. Skysaurus, Landsaurus, and Seasaurus. He's formed by three figures. Nice figure, great articulation. Pretty solid when combined. First off, for combining, we're gonna take off the shield. Combining, we're transforming him. Transformating him. That sounds like the secret mode. Transformating. We're gonna remove the sword here. Remove that piece. Remove the shield. He is a bit of a parts former, but it's gonna be straightforward. First off, let's remove Seasaurus. Now these tab in the back here, so we want to remove all of Seasaurus first. So we're just gonna start by right here at the arms. This piece here, come on, there we go. Untabs there, and from the other side as well, it'll untab from the chest, and that'll remove all of Seasaurus as well as the arms. Next up, we're gonna remove Skysaurus, who tabs in there and there, or here. This is a little bit of cheat right here, that they have the Landsaurus bits. You would expect this to be part of the Seasaurus and Skysaurus. There's a little bit of cheat, but it's what they had to do. And our individuals are pretty much parts formers as well. We're going to do Skysaurus first, because he's pretty much the easiest and most straightforward. As we see, we just flip up the stomach, cover the head, lower the wings, and place these however we want. Oops. Not that. I'm just gonna leave him like that. And then, of course, the head is articulated, and the mouth does open. So there is Skysaurus. We'll put him in the back. I don't know what kind of pterosaur he is, because usually tailless ones have crests. He only has a little bit of a crest. We'll set him over there. Next up, we're going to do Seasaurus. So, this piece here, we're just going to flip out the head. Actually, let's grab the bottom piece first. So we're just going to unfold these pieces here. The shield. Pop that up there. And we're going to rotate the back flippers. Now, all the flippers do move, so there is articulation in both modes. And we gotta flip that down. So that is all ready for that piece there. Next up, we're gonna take these pieces here, fold them in on themselves. Rotate these like so. And we're going to see that there is a tab here and here. So what we want to do is fold in that till that tabs into that piece here. Next up, we'll do the same on the other side, but it's going to be opposite. There's a tab here and here. So we'll bend the arm in until that tabs into there. Our next step is to lower this piece here. While we're at that, we're going to unfurl him like so. And we're going to rotate this that bottom piece is there. Now it does slide a little bit. So we want to make sure when we slide it down, oh, do I have that on the wrong side? Yep, wrong side. I was right the first time. We want to make sure everything pegs into the right spots. There it goes. So now we're going to move this piece up, close that up. And we're going to take the bottom part of him and clip it to the top. We're going to want to slide this part. Actually, we're going to wait to close the head. And we're just going to squeeze it together. So these pieces here, we're going to clip in. If everything is lined up properly, we'll see that this part is sticking out of the leg here. So if need be, we're going to have to adjust that a little bit. All right. There's tabs there. That should shut. That should tab in place there. Come on, tab. Getting all the tabs tabbed is half the battle. Tab that. Make sure this is open all the way. Then we can tab the tail down. And we can finally tab the head in. Now with some rearranging here, we're going to have to rotate that. I find it's easier if all these are on one side. All the metal pieces here. And voila, we have our Caesars. Lots of nice articulation you can do in that mode. And finally, this guy. This guy has very precise. You gotta be very precise with this guy. First off, we'll start by tabbing the fake out chest here out, and it's gonna rotate like so. And we'll actually finish this up later on. Next up, we're gonna untab that there, unfurl that, leave that go, and then this top piece, much like Beast Wars Magmatron. Now we'll get that out of the way by tabbing that down. This here is gonna turn, but we want to lift up this so we can get it turned like so. That piece is gonna go back down later on. And can pop the head into place. There. Take the arms, which are basically the thigh kibble. Pop them out there. See how they're tabbed in there? We can just untab those. And then we can pull out his throat from his mouth, allowing that to open up. Back here on his legs, we're going to hide hot bits by just pushing them up into there. That's just going to go into there, and that will fall down into there. These here, which are up, can just go down or hide them. I just leave them like that, and we'll keep the legs straight for now. The tail, this piece will go in there, but we'll do that at the end because it's easy to pop out. Next, we're going to straighten that out and get this ready. Now, here's the tricky part. This piece here, we need to unfold. These pieces here are tabbed in there. They're just supposed to pop out, but they don't pop out that easy. So you got to push down a little bit and pull up. Let's try that. Let's show that again. They're in there like so. So you got to push down and pull out. That way you don't break that tip. Then we can unfurl this. Next up, we want to put the hilt of the gun down so it is like that. And this is our other tricky bit here, because there is a tab in here. Let's see if I can get some more light on here. There's compartments in here. Right in here. You'll see the little dot there. And this crevice here. Both are hard to see in real life as in video. And we're going to take this piece and we're going to pop it into there. Of course, I need to turn it right. It has to be positioned like so. So it's like the crotch piece of the dinosaur facing downward. And that has to go in where you can't see it. You can't see where this is going to be popped. There is the hole right there at the end. We are trying to get that in there, but that, of course, moves. Your best bet is try to get your fingers in there, and my huge fingers don't help very much. And you'll know when it's in there. Not by some click. But it'll just be flush. Oh, I had it for a second. And that's the other thing. It doesn't stay in there right. That I hate. I hate this part right here. There should be a ratchet on this to keep it in one place. All right, I think that's in there now. And then we can slide that in there. Next part, pull this down. And this piece is going to fit over top of that. Once more, it feels like there should be some kind of tab. It's a severe lack of tabs. Once we push down to the top, that's going to make a nice clicking noise. And then finally, we can center up that and click that onto there. And if this piece isn't on there right, it's not going to work. So we're going to... Sorry about that. All my moving, we lost the camera. All right. We have that tabbed, that tabbed. This kind of floating here. And that's not tabbed in there right. Now it's in there right. So quickly, while that's in there correctly, move these aside. That's just going to sit on top like so. That's going to unfurl. And now these tabs, which were part of these tabs here, which are part of the issue of untabbing this, need to go in here. And there's little holes right here where those need to fit inside. There we go. And those are now tabbed into place. Now you can carefully move the feet into place, the thighs. Let's move the hands. Let's get that light out of the way. Aim this downward here. And then we can take the sword. There is a tab in here where this would go into. And you can hear that click. Voila. Now, he is in land dino mode. As we see, that's not quite in there right, but we're not going to mess around with it too much. If you know some other ways of doing this, let me know in the comments below, so I can not be as frustrated. But the instructions are very ambiguous. They show it from the side, because you really can't see where the pegs are. But he does make a good looking dino. He does have articulation in the knees, the thighs. I'm not going to mess with around the thighs too much. His feet, the arms, nothing with the hands. Head does go side to side, up and down. The jaw does open and close. And the tail does move. So yeah, he's got some pretty good articulation there. So there is our Landsaurus, Seasaurus, Airsaurus. And that's how we transform. Transform is just the opposite way, going back. With a little bit less frustration. It's actually easier to transform him into bot mode than it is the beast mode. But there's a transformation video. Stay tuned. I think I will do a separate review video, just because this video is probably quite long at this point. But once more, and as always, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.